Walt Disney is one of creativity, adventure, and most importantly, magic. I'm here to bring you all the latest Disney news, as well as share my own experiences and memories of this wondrous world. Join me as we delve into the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy.
Hello and welcome to the Disney News Show. Here's your host, CruellasFurCoat.
That's right, this is the Disney News Show. I am CruellasFurCoat and this is episode 8 on Sunday the 6th of November 2011. Now this week we have entered November, which means October is out the way and Halloween is gone now at Disney. At both Disney World and Disneyland, we are now working towards Christmas, which may seem like quite a while away for us guys, but Disney is already there and they have, well, it's all going to be starting pretty soon. So we're going to get to that later on in the news. But yeah, so it's now November, obviously November the 6th, and lots of stuff has gone on this week, which we're gonna go through today. Also, if you watched last week's episode, you'll have seen that I went through my first 2 days at Walt Disney World when I went a few weeks ago. And so today we're going to do day 3, which is Epcot. So I'm looking forward to that later on in the show. So let's get on straight with the news. We've got Disney World coming up first. So during the Halloween night Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on October the 31st, on Monday, Talking Mickey Mouse made his Walt Disney World debut at the Town Square Theatre on that night for around half an hour. He wasn't there very long, but the special experience is when Mickey interacts and converses with the guests, which looked absolutely fantastic. I've seen a video of it it was on Disney Parks blog. You can go and see this, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And I think I've seen it before when they did it at Disneyland, and it was kind of just already pre-recorded phrases. But this one, actually, you could see that there was a guy who said, well, there was a little kid who had a Buzz Lightyear costume on, and he actually said, "That's a good Buzz Lightyear costume," or something like that. I can't remember, but or "Hi Buzz," something like that. But it actually was really fantastic. So that looks really, really great. I'm really looking forward to if I ever see that. That's going to be really fantastic because it just makes that experience just more magical. I mean, meeting all your favourite characters is incredible. I love it. I love getting all the characters and all the autographs, as you probably know. But just to have them speak to you is just going to be absolutely fantastic. I don't know if they'd be able to do it with many more characters apart from Mickey. I mean, it must cost the Imagineers loads of time and money, and yeah, it must be really difficult to do, but absolutely fantastic. If they can get it done properly, I know it's just in testing at the moment, but if they can get them out every day, so good. Do it. Yeah, it's going to be so fantastic. So yeah, that is Talking Mickey Mouse, who was out at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on Monday. Okay, also we've got a Fantasyland update for this week of the new Fantasyland, which is the construction is going on at the Magic Kingdom Park at the moment. The mural at Under the Sea Journey of Little Mermaid, which is the new Little Mermaid attraction, which is going to be which is going to be there at the new land. The mural for it, which is this gigantic wall of fantastic Little Mermaid art, has nearly been completed and looks absolutely fantastic. The Imagineers have used digital drawings to create this art, which is almost finished, but it's just finishing being painted. You can see a video of kind of how they're doing it. It's on YouTube, and that looks really great. I cannot wait for this ride. This ride looks great at California. It's going to be even better with the whole kind of Prince Eric's castle going on in Fantasyland. So I'm really, really looking forward to how this looks. And this mural looks absolutely incredible too. So I think the mural is going to be in the queue area. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Next, earlier this week, the latest addition to Downtown Disney, the latest shop opened. A shop called Something Silver is now open at the west side. Offers a variety of jewellery for women and men. Obviously, something silver, yeah. You can get anything you want, which is jewellery wise, which is really great. Okay. So, as I've already mentioned, we're nearly at Christmas, and on Friday, November the 4th, which is 2 days ago, Cinderella's Castle Wish and Holiday Dreamlights return to the Magic Kingdom. This marks the start of Christmas, and at the resort before Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party returns on Tuesday. Now, it's only been a week since the last Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so they do it so fast. They turn the park around so quickly. They hardly get any time after it's like 1 week, because it was last Tuesday. They did one on November the 1st, didn't they, of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So just a week later, you got the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So yeah, a fantastic party. If you're going down any time from now to Christmas, then make sure you fit in Mickey's Not So... I keep saying Mickey's Not So Scary. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. There we go. So if it's anything like the Halloween party, obviously I've never been to the Christmas party, but I've been to the Halloween one. If it's anything like the Halloween party, then it'll be absolutely incredible. Can't wait to see some pictures of what is going on this year. So yeah, that is all the Walt Disney World weekly news for this week, I guess. Yeah, so let's move on to Disneyland. And I've just got a bit of info about special offers at Disneyland. Starting this week, you could get a 3-day park hopper ticket for $199, which I think is a good deal. I'm not kind of sure about dollar pricing and things, but it sounds like a good deal. If you book before arrival for dates between January 4th and May 28th next year, so if you're going between them days, then make sure you look out for this 3-day park hopper ticket kind of special offer. Also, if you're looking to go between January 2nd and February 29th and you're looking to stay on property, then you can save 35% on Disney Resort hotels on Sunday through Thursdays. So not Friday and Saturdays, but for them 2 months, you can save all that money, which is great. There's also another one which you can save a big load of money, but I'm not kind of sure about the specifics of that. But yeah, you can check it all out on probably the Disneyland website. Probably the best place to go for that. So yeah, that's all of the news for this week. So at the parks, but if you're a UK viewer, then you might want to look out for the Lion King Diamond Edition, which is going to be coming into stores from tomorrow. I have got the DVD edition, which you may be able to see behind me. This is the Diamond Edition of Lion King in DVD for the UK edition. I've already done an unboxing of this. If you want to watch that, I'll put a link at the end so you can go and see that. But to be very honest, I would not recommend buying the Diamond Edition DVD. Go for the Blu-ray or the Blu-ray 3D. This is not really worth it. It's a single disc, as you can see. There are no special features, and I think it's overpriced. But that's just my opinion. If you're only a DVD collector, then go for this. But I just think that it's a bit... there's not much in it. But yeah, I think the Blu-ray 3D would be the fantastic, and I'm going to get that hopefully soon. Okay, so now I'm just going to talk you through what I did on my 3rd day down at Walt Disney World. This will have been Friday the 14th of October 2011, and this was our Epcot day. But before we went to Epcot, as we were staying at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa at Disney, we went to the Grand Floridian Cafe for our breakfast, which is a great cafe just if you want a light kind of meal, or it's just a really nice, kind of nicely presented and everything like that. Just great feel to it. It's kind of like a Victorian old style cafe type thing. Really great. So that was at 9 o'clock. Then by about 10 o'clock, well, we'd all finished and everything, because we'd had kind of a late night the night before, the rest of my family, just not me, wanted to kind of just relax at the hotel for a little bit. So I headed off to Epcot. I took the monorail round to the Transportation Ticket Centre and then across to Epcot. The rest of them stayed at the hotel just for a little while. And I wanted to get there early because there was this signing of a new book which was out from Monty, who is an artist, a Disney artist. And they had this new book out, as you can see here, which is a Duffy the Disney Bear book, and it's called Mickey's New Friend. It's a really nice book, and I wanted to get across to Epcot because he was doing a signing of this book between 11 and 1. So if we open this up, I have shown this in a previous video, but here we go. It says, to Joe, and it's Monty Moldovan. I think that's his name. So yeah, it's really nice, and I wanted to go and get this, so that's why I went a bit earlier. And also, I didn't want to miss out on much time at Epcot. I'll leave that back there. Okay, so that was I saw him about 12, so it took me, I was queuing up for about 11:30, it took me an hour and a half to get there because it was so big a queue. He didn't actually start till 11, so it took me about an hour kind of moving down the queue, and it was boiling hot. I stood outside at Disney Traders, kind of in between Future World and World Showcase. So yeah, that was fun. So then we headed over to Soarin', which was probably not a very good idea. Soarin' always has long queues, but the fast pass return was something like 7 p.m. and we didn't really want to wait that long, so we kind of just hopped on to Soarin', and it was an hour and a bit wait, but it's always worth it, isn't it? Soarin' is an absolutely incredible attraction, love it, and we weren't going to miss it. So we did Soarin'. That took us to about 1:30. Then we did Living with the Land, which is just the boat ride kind of round all the farms and things. Well, it's all indoor, isn't it? But it's the land, so that was good. We then headed out, went to Spaceship Earth, got around that, which is a fantastic attraction, love that. Okay, and it was then time we had some fast passes, which when the rest of my family kind of met me at 12, they'd already got some fast passes for Test Track, so we went and did that at about 2. So we went for Test Track. Test Track's great. There was still a bit of quite a long queue, but not as bad as it would have been. It would have been about an hour and a half if we hadn't got fast passes. But yeah, that's great. So we did Test Track, and we thought it was time to go around World Showcase, which does take quite a while if you want to see everything there is to see. So from about maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, we did World Showcase, kind of looking around the International Food and Wine Festival, which was on at the time we were there, which is really great to see. If you've got time, always have a look around the International Food and Wine Festival, because the stuff they sell and just what's going on is just incredible. I love that. We got a couple of little nibbles and bits and pieces to eat, which is great. So then by 4 o'clock, I think we went to see Mulan. We'd not met Mulan before. We went to get the autograph from Mulan, which is great. We then did Maelstrom, which is the nice boat ride at Norway, the Norway Pavilion, and also the Grand Fiesta Tour at Mexico. So that's good. The only 2 rides really at World Showcase. Yeah, and I think did we go and see O Canada? Yeah, we kind of walked back round, going round, and then O Canada, and then when we got to France, we had booked in for 5:30 at Le Chef de France, which is a really nice restaurant if you get a chance to go. When we saw Remy, there was kind of, Remy the rat from Ratatouille. It was great to see him kind of animatronic on the top of a dish. It was nice to see that, so that's great if you get the chance to go there. So then by 7:30, I think it was, we'd finished our meal, and so apart from me and my dad wanted to stay and watch Illuminations, the rest of my family wanted to go back to the resort. But what we did, we just wandered around World Showcase, which is a really nice thing to do at night. Kind of went in all the shops and had a quick look around. Really nice kind of atmosphere into at World Showcase at nights. So that was good. And once we'd done that, we made our way around to just kind of the start of World Showcase to where we watched Illuminations. Illuminations is an absolutely incredible fireworks display with the lights and the music, and it's just absolutely incredible. So I love Illuminations. I wasn't going to miss it, even if the rest of my family wanted to. I was never going to miss Illuminations. So that's great. And then what we did, as soon as it finished, we ran to the monorail, because the monorail gets so crowded at that time. And then we got the monorail right back to Transportation Ticket Centre and then across the Grand Floridian. Back there for about 10 o'clock. Didn't have to queue much, but that was good. Yeah, so that is pretty much what we did on our 3rd day at Walt Disney World. We were going to Animal Kingdom the next day, so that'll be next week. I'll tell you a bit about Animal Kingdom and all the different stuff I did there. So that was all really fun, and so that is what I did on day 3. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Disney News Show on today, Sunday the 6th of November 2011. Please leave all your comments below. Please, if you've got anything to say, please let me know. I'd like to hear from anyone who has watched the show, and it's been really great. So, yeah, please tune in next week for next week's show. It'll be next Sunday, and I really hope to see you then. Okay, see you in my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.